I want to touch on this, King, talking about Mason Holgate. Mason Holgate moved from England to the Middle East, the Qatar Premier League. But Mason Holgate now getting a game, King. Oh, is it what really are going in our cup game? And him get a little run out, but when it go back to normal in the league phase, Mason Holgate that's down on the bench. Mason, big Evertonian defender sit down on the bench. No,
yeah, it can't make no sense to me because this is a Premier League quality, a player that would have played Premier League.
And a Saudi man there, the man there Qatar, brother.
Yo, I don't know what I'm going right this. I don't know because you can't say him a nurse an injury or something because for Jamaica he wasn't a starter.
No.
Is it that still early season? Me try to make sense of it as well.
The only thing we can say, King, him never have a preseason. Never have a preseason. But how long now Mason Holgate signed for Al Gharafa in the Qatar League? That's like probably almost 2 months ago now, King. You get me? I say he can't get up to match pace yet. No, man. But so we don't know what I go on with Mason Holgate. But Mason Holgate, he lost his spot. You will say Ethan Pinnock is back. Nana Lowe scored in the last window. Richard King being Richard King, cool and calm on the ball, your namesake as well, but it kind of spelled a little bit different. You understand? But I mean, you will say, look, it's going to be tough, for Mason Holgate to really get back into this national team with Andre Blake, but Ethan Pinnock expect to be back anytime, when the reggaeboyz team will select. And you don't know, as I said, King is there, Nana Lowe, look, head of state. You can't take out the zinc fence. You can't take out the borders. He's right there. You understand? So, you say Mason Holgate lost his spot right now.
No, I'm not say so. Because at the end of the day, remember, at the same situation, Damian Nanalo
Yeah.
Remember, Damian Nanalo just moved to Houston, still hasn't been playing at him club. And the fact of the matter is, we need 4 centre. So, it don't look good for a big Premier League ball for move to Qatar and not get a game. It don't look good enough. But I think that the coach him have enough credit in the bank, and I don't like use the term credit. But I think he has done enough and him name well enough weight and we know what he can do. And the fact that he's not playing every minute over there in Qatar, it's still a baffle me. But I expect to see him in and around the team said way, especially the fact that we have to keep care for centre. And you talk about King, you talk about Pinnock, you talk about Nana Lowe. So the 4th centre spot is still there. So may still expect him to be.
So we can go ahead and say that Deshaun Bernard will not be available for this window again. He will be available. He will return back on the grass after the October window close out, and Joe Latibody will be back after the October window. So we're not expecting to see none of those. So I mean, who will it be for the 4th spot? So
unless you say Jamai Topi.
left that one if you're in that day. I have go for Chavai Watkins. I mean, look, another one more and pull out of the rabbit bag. Burrell. I think Burrell, the way he been playing for Queen's Park Rangers, getting minutes, we've seen him played in a system where the team played 4-5-1, 4-4-2, 4-3-3. A very versatile player. Can play as a lone striker, can play as that post up 2 striker up front. Wherever you put him, anywhere on that left, right, he can play on the wing. But Burrell, showing some class in his performances, especially recently of not getting called up, getting big money move from League One to Championship, and coach will come and say, man, they can stand by after I just get my big money move, guy. That shows that the player have done something well, in League One, and he got his move. And coach will say, yo, King, as a footballer, how would it feel? How would that hit you? If you say the coach say they can stand by after you move from League One to Championship and I play good, but still you bring 2 players that they are nowhere near farm. And one, if he can't even find a club, he more of a pundit than a baller. And you tell me, say, King, this is serious. You gotta tell me, say, Mikel Antonio, on a top leading goal scorer for West Ham in the Premier League, can't find a club or no, King? No. This not rub me the right way, King. Like, me can't see no sense in this. What really a guan is it that Jamie Vardy signed for Cremonese in the Italian Serie A as what, a 38 years old? I think 37 right there. What going for yeah, what really a guan with Mikel Antonio? Is he a pundit?
So I'm talk about Burrell first before we forget about Burrell. So Burrell first. The thing about Burrell would have been really disappointed to not get called up to the national team, right? After giving a beautiful performance in the Unity Cup, you get me, I said, showing what he can do, and then not getting called up again, he would have been really disappointed. However, here's the thing with a centre forward, especially. You see, as a forward, Burrell no lack something named tenacity. Burrell have tenacity for days that him sharp, him never stop run. And if that youth, as I'm sure, keep putting the ball at the back of the net, you can't go on him. The coach now can't go on him. So him know him need for doing it. Him know say from him start score some goal and him continue scoring some goal, the goals them would speak for him and the numbers them would speak for him, and the coach can't go on him thing. So him look sharp, him look hungry as usual. Nothing new right there, so. But once him start put this ball at the back of the net consistently, the coach never have a choice but for have to call him and have to bring him. And that's so him have the chance now for they at him club and do what he need to do and put the ball in the back of the net. As it relates to Mikel Antonio now, you know, say Antonio fought for an interview and say every year at West Ham, every preseason he had to prove himself over and over again. And I don't know if he did say this, but from me listening that, me also always thought that Antonio, legend, he has to be a West Ham legend.
Yeah, definitely.
Has to be 110%.
Definitely.
But I don't know if him style of play suits much other team in the Premier League. I don't know if you can fault me for saying that. I don't know if you would have the same love and the coach would have the same patience with him style of play, etc. in other teams. And at the age where be right now, I don't know. It look like the team them don't really want to take that chance upon Antonio again. And plus, remember, the life-threatening accident to him forward from. And as much as he's showing that he's still fit, remember some people in them data report have to go sell a case to them owners for say, owners will buy a ball and just come out of a life-threatening accident, you know. Even though he must show him still fit. So it's a lot of factors to Antonio thing. And him being 34 again, I think at the age factor.
So upon the seven, the clubs are up on the 7 continents. Yeah, tell me say not even a JPA club would take Antonio.
Yeah, but Antonio, come on. Antonio levels, Antonio nah come on JPA. We must say that's a Premier League legend, man.
What happened to MLS? I mean, you know, King, this is what up. This is what me not really to buy in with the players. The players them know say King, a World Cup hear this, right? Football on the pitch is important just as the minutes on the pitch. You understand? The man them not bust no sweat on the pitch, brother. The man them not playing the minutes. And you gotta tell me, say, the man them just a linger around just like Ravel. You have to tell me, say, Ravel can't job, you know, his asking price to a level of where, you know, say, yo, him can. Ravel have gone through around 2 seasons now, straight, not straight, but I've gone 2 seasons in around the 14 to 15 clubs, different clubs you have played for, where you not playing no football in the calendar year. So I don't know if Ravel take probably, you know, a 3/4 of his, you know, asking price and say, okay, I'm going to play for this. Hector last season, where Hector go play? National League, 5th year. I try to get back something, but you know, can't be found. But again, you're gonna say a player like Mikel Antonio, you know, no, and look, Mikel Antonio is looking for a Premier League move. That's what he's looking for. And he's looking for that Premier League move. But Callum Wilson, who, you know, is him hamstring them, Calvert-Lewin, they man the hamstring weak in the King. But guess what? They man the final club. One Ghana West Ham, one Ghana Leeds. You understand? So Antonio just come out of a car crash, life-threatening accident. But We hear saying him did run a Sheffield Wednesday, one of old club. We hear saying Mike did supposed to go Forest, but that never worked out. But me say run a Sheffield Wednesday, Rudishan, Bernard and Jamal Lowe and Bailey Calamateri. I train for free. I try to look at him and it just never work out. You understand?
Yeah.
Me no know, brother. What going for the Middle East?
So again, remember, I know you can only be available, but somebody have want you. And again,
So
know if
nobody completely no want Mikel Antonio.
no, me not say that, you know. So nobody know Antonio.
Yeah,
Me not go for record go say that, you know. But again, Antonio might have himself at a certain standards, as you say.
Bro, that's a work up
Sometimes you set a certain standard for yourself and you just drop your standard. You have to you have to believe in yourself. So you come like say, I think some of the players them look at this. Them say, you know, say I drop my standard to that certain level. It's like you give up on yourself. It's like you give up on us, John Star. This is my standard. I'm going to play right. So you come like me not believe in myself no more. So probably the psychological aspect of it. You know, say it sounds crazy.
The man them have to do what they need to do, bro. Like you see the standard around our national team, it's not high enough. It's not high enough. These type of hypocrisy could never happen nowhere else with some top professional player in that national pool that then available for selection. You can't tell me that Burrell deserve to be on standby. Meanwhile, Mikel Antonio getting into the team of his leadership, bro. We don't need. This is international football. Yes, you need a little bit of leadership. None is enough. What Nana have gone through from every World Cup campaign since 1998 until now. Him have enough in the bank to carry that weight and load on his shoulder. Yeah? We don't really need another passenger on the bus, brother, of not having a club in the national team. Bro, me I go do some derogatory video on Steve McLaren if Mikel Antonio in the squad coming, bro. Like some video when I go call him out, brother.
Yo, remember said the man probably again look at it this way. Probably that was an effort to assist Antonio to find a club.
Bro.
I don't know.
Remember Antonio takes a coach and I say, coach, me in, make sure, yo, me ready, them thing they are joking, brother. Them thing they are joking, bro.
Ironically enough, at that when him do what they talk about. So do what you talk about no Curry favors in the interview leading up to the game against Jamaica. He spoke about how certain players used to have some Curry favors and them usually basically pick themselves based on the fact that there's some senior man and the man saying that depend that. So it's about the ruthlessness. And again, I guess I don't know if the coach find a balance. Last time he had a 26-man squad. Again, we saw that Antonio was in the match day squad because the coach might think that Antonio still have value to add to his team as well. The coach might like a lot what Antonio do. And again, if that is being suffered, if a player is being left out of the squad at the hands of Mikel Antonio being in the squad, that kind of no bodes well, no time at all. But again, he spoke about him needing Antonio leadership. So probably Antonio really need to own it and move towards that coaching role once and for all and say, all right, then more be a part of the coaching staff. Because that's another way for live a dream. You can go to World Cup a part of the coaching staff as well. So it's about the player, and the player for recognizing himself where he is. But the player nah give up on himself, bro, and that is the thing. Nah give up on himself.
The Premier League move is not there for Antonio.
That is it.
I know for sure if Antonio put himself on the market for a championship club, contract I got up on table, bro. Remember saying come out and say him have contract in England and abroad that's available on the table. While we can't see none, we are going into the second window of the 3 windows that left back, out of the 3 windows that have for the new season that start. So we can't sit and wait for Antonio. If you're gonna continue to pick him, then put him on the coaching staff, make him bring him leadership. You want some water, bro. But make the man, bro, bring the man on the coaching staff road. And bring a youth, bro. It not right, dog. It just not right, bro. You see it. But One last thing that I want to touch on. One last thing. Cephas. I look on Cephas stats, King. I'm going to see Cephas only touch the ball in the box 8 times all season 4 is Russian team. Which Sankey sings so? Yo, King, the man starts dreadful, you know, the pan ready now. Yo, one start in a 7 game, bro. In the league. King, it not really I go. Right now, it not really I go smooth sailing right now for Cephas in Russia. You know, it's been a rough patch for Ronald Cephas in Russia at this moment, bro. Like, we really don't know why did the baller choose this road, brother. Why?
Yes, Cephas I go through a rough patch. But here's the thing. Here's the thing with Cephas now. The thing is it that them a play him as a touchline winger where he must stay out on the wing and him not get himself in the box? That's why I'm not getting a touch in the box. We don't know. But the mere fact him not play again, you don't expect Cephas to not play. The amount of minutes we expect him to play. He's not playing it, and I don't know. Sometime again, I don't know if it's a business decision by them agents to make these moves. But you don't expect to see us going over there to this club. Yeah, expect Cephas to be a starting man, and that's not been the case so far. You get me? I say I don't know why. Why I say move in January again? I don't think he'll move in January again because the move is too soon.
Look at this. Look at this for Ronald Cephas. Look at the man touches, bro. Look at this.
Well, that's a touchline winger. That's why I see so much touches wide. It's a touchline winger. Same as stay wide. Probably an instruction by the coach. We don't know. But all in all, Cephas need to own that spot, become a starting man. At least I play 60 to 70 minutes every game. That is the expectation.
The man average
for Cephas moving.
On average 23 minutes per game.
Nah. Can't be averaging 23 minutes over there in that league, man. Come on, man.
Shots on targets per game 0.0. Shots per game 0.0. Goals 0.0. Touch per game. Touches per game 7.9. Accuracy passing per game, 2.9. As a winger, crosses 0.1. per game, bro. That not look good, bro. Successful dribble 0.3. Total doors 0.4. Ground, bro. Possession loss 3.6 per game, bro. Them stats are right now for Ronald Cephas. It don't look good. The man was a threatening player for Ankara go to in the second tier of Turkish football. Now we're seeing him in the top flight league. Is he not good enough for the Russian league? This is a club that this is a newly formed club, King. Been struggling over the last couple of years to stay afloat in the Russian Premier League. Are you telling me that as a player like Cephas can't stamp him class for this football club all now?
Yeah.
But I don't know, bro. I want to say Cephas do it very good on the club level and good on the international level as well. So 164 minutes played over, his club career so far in Russia. That's not good. Where next for Cephas? Where am I going to follow Junior Flemings go down, sir?
First, him have to figure out how to find himself to become a starter. So him have to know, so him have to take on the onus upon him to really take up this game for him, and the responsibility is with him, So again, I don't know if usually when I go to struggling teams, really get the opportunity as much, get as much of the ball, etc. But those stats we just read out to me. Those sound like individually him do what he's supposed to do. You get me? And I know that the individual can suffer because the team must suffer as well.
Yeah.
But see if I have to know, say him are the man, him are the danger man, and him have to find a way to get on this football and get things done. What you mean by 0.0% shot on target? What you mean? You know, take a shot on target all? No. Come on, Cephas, man. You have to find a way to be dangerous, find a way to get these goals. You get me? I say, find a way to drag a team or when time a team go through the mud. So Cephas have to know, say that have to be team responsibility, and him have to find a way to really lift him performances and become a main man for him club. That is what minimum is expected of him.
As a baller, what is the main objectives for a winger? To take on his opponent, to get the ball inside of the box, create moments, and Cephas stats weak. Beyond weak, brother. 0 point some odd numbers. You understand? Yeah, and so the 10th of in the run of the decimal, the man gone, brother.
Yeah, that is not the Cephas we know. The Cephas we know are beat people and left them for dead and use their speed. You see me, a bit dangerous, Mr. Chaos. Some call him not Mr. Chaos. And make things happen. Come on, Cephas, man. I can't believe that really are going to run. Because I haven't taken a look at those stats, but Nicardo just read out the stats, and that is not the Cephas we know. So Cephas, you have to dust yourself off and do better than that. You have to get going, man. We expect better than that from Cephas, man.
Yeah, so we're going to close out now. I mean, respect again for following the channel. Really appreciate it. You don't know, we'll chop it up and we give thanks to that. You don't know, people, we never know when Ball Pre TV will be live. You don't know, as the man alive is spontaneous, so just hit you on the market. As you turn on YouTube, Ball Pre TV, as you gotta say reggae boy watch. Then you gotta see at Tuesday. So you never know what you will see. Even probably maybe if we never did a stream at this moment, during this record, with Ball Pre TV would have live right now somewhere, Yeah, I mean, look, you need to get that YouTube program on one of those radio stations that can get back radio program and back alive again,
But people, remember say this. When I get used to seeing me and Nicardo on a lot. So Nicardo Media House, Ball Pre TV, there's a lot of content coming, because guess what, people, the energy is right and the energy is basically similar. So when the energy right, we just have to do this more often, and now see a lot of content afford from Ball Pre TV, Nicardo Media House, is together. So I get used to see and listen to the reasoning, and every time we agree, because I whole thing more body more fun. But next time, today,
him try jam me out. My first video, I say, who's the fourth choice? Jam my copy.
People, it's a forward, just weird. Yeah, but it's a good energy, man.
Yeah, I eat that, I eat that